Thursday, October 16th, 2016. It's a spectacular sunny fall morning in southwestern British Columbia. Thousands are on the roadways, commuting, running errands, and traveling to and from within the region. Even more are busy at work or school, managing their daily routines. It's 11 a.m. when the ground starts shaking. The largest earthquake to hit British Columbia in modern times has just begun. Many people recognize the shaking and immediately take action to protect themselves by dropping to the ground, covering, and holding on. The earthquake is intense, lasting 3+ minutes. During the intense shaking, infrastructure is compromised, and many buildings are suffering damage. Vehicle traffic has come to a gridlock. Many people across southwestern British Columbia have likely been injured from falling debris and structure failures. Some have perished. As fast as the earthquake began, the shaking stops. People are gathering themselves, coming to the reality of what has just happened. Some are crying for help or totally bewildered. Others have started to assist those in need. People are using their phones, attempting to make contact with loved ones.
Central to all units. Officers require assistance.
The massive movement in the earth has triggered a tsunami. A warning is posted to coastal areas from the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center. Within 30 minutes, the first series of tsunami waves reaches the shores. The earthquake and tsunami scenario described will affect all British Columbians. How quickly life finds its new normal after this disaster is up to you, your family, your neighbors.
As you just saw, earthquakes strike suddenly and without warning. Widespread damage to Delta's critical infrastructure and recreational facilities will likely occur. Residential communities may be without power and water. Dikes in Ladner and Sawasan may breach, and flooding may occur. The community will look to the Corporation of Delta for help. As an employer, it is the Corporation of Delta's responsibility to ensure that all staff are accounted for and prepared to manage a disaster. Your safety is our first concern. Delta has developed a measurable earthquake staff protocol for all inside and outside employees to follow. This includes engineering operations, police, and fire. The ultimate goal is to have all staff check in so they can report their status. Staff should always prepare in advance for an earthquake. Together, we can help those that need us the most, including our families. Step 1. Prepare. Know the risks. Delta is vulnerable to a number of hazards that could occur as a result of a large-scale earthquake. Be prepared to deal with gas leaks, water main breaks, downed power lines, building damage, possible flooding, and fires. Make a plan. As a Delta employee, you will receive a household emergency plan package after you have viewed this training. It is your responsibility to fill it in. Your household emergency plan should include key contacts and information about your family, as well as an out-of-area contact. Also include a floor plan of your home, so you and your family can easily locate exits and utility shutoffs. Here's a tip. Have each family member carry an emergency contact list on them at all times. You can either carry a card in your wallet or save your contact list to your cell phone. This way, you're less likely to get separated during and after an earthquake. Remember, if you are at work and do not live in Delta, road, bridge, and tunnel closures may make it difficult for you to get to your family. It may be safest to remain at work. Delta acknowledges that you won't have the focus to assist with the corporate response if you can't make contact with your family. Your plan should include telephone numbers of neighbors and friends that can check in on your family members if you cannot make direct contact. Your household emergency plan will also help to prepare you for an earthquake that might occur while you are at home. Include the location of your water and natural gas shutoffs in your household emergency plan, and be prepared to shut these utilities off if required. 3. Create an emergency kit. Your kit should prepare you to take care of yourself and your family for at least 72 hours after an earthquake. Make sure to include these basic items. We also suggest including some other important items. Don't forget to review and exercise your emergency plan annually. That includes restocking expired supplies in your earthquake kit. Step 2. Response. When an earthquake strikes, everything around you will begin to shake. You'll hear loud noises. A million things will run through your head. But it's important to stay calm. It is time to initiate this earthquake protocol. Earthquake protocol for inside employees includes workers in these locations. If you are working inside and you feel an earthquake, you should 1. Drop, cover, and hold onto a piece of sturdy furniture. 2. When the shaking stops, count to 60. 3. Stay calm. Check on coworkers, visitors, and patrons. 4. When safe to do so, evacuate outside to muster stations. Muster stations are the evacuation assembly areas for employees to gather during a fire, earthquake, or other emergencies. 5. Report to a departmental emergency warden for roll call. 6. Once at the muster station, stay where you are and wait for instructions. 7. Initiate your household emergency plan. This might mean contacting your family members or out-of-area contacts. Earthquake protocol for outside employees includes these types of workers and locations. Outside employees are to follow similar earthquake protocol as inside employees. However, there are some significant differences. If you are working outside and you feel an earthquake, you should 1. Drop, cover, and hold on. 2. Take care to avoid buildings, falling objects, and power lines. 3. If an earthquake happens while you are on the road, you need to stop the vehicle as soon as is safe, and remain in the car until the shaking stops. 4. When the shaking stops, count to 60. 5. Stay calm, check on coworkers. 6. Attempt to contact your supervisor and report to the nearest fire hall for roll call. If you are the first to arrive, establish the roll call list. 7. Once at the fire hall, stay where you are and wait for instructions. 8. Initiate your household emergency plan. Inside and outside workers, at home. Earthquake protocol for workers at home is similar to that of inside and outside workers. If an earthquake occurs after work hours or on the weekend, your primary goal is to ensure that you and your family are safe. If you've been assigned as essential emergency staff by your supervisor, make contact with Delta's emergency line for further instructions. Step 3. Recovery. Once the earthquake ends, don't assume everything is now completely safe. Check for hazards. Brace for aftershocks and avoid elevators. The days following the earthquake may not be routine. If the earthquake is small, the recovery may only involve office or household cleanup. If the earthquake is large, the recovery could last weeks, even months. It is likely that you will be asked to assist with Delta's recovery when you return to work. It is important to be prepared for this. Follow this protocol. Prepare your household emergency plan and create an emergency kit. Being prepared will protect you and your family from danger. Get prepared.